Super Tuesday, but there's nothing super about the Republican candidates running for president. In fact, there's nothing super about the Republican Party anymore. Thanks to this primary season, 40% of Americans say they have a less favorable view of the Republican Party than before the primaries began. Well, what else do you expect when the candidates are forced to actually publicly reveal the Republican agenda? Which means fighting to be the #1 guy to take away contraceptives from women, the #1 guy to deny food stamps to struggling families, the #1 guy to cut taxes for the super rich while jacking them up on working people. Because it's a primary, this isn't a race to appeal to the broad majority of Americans. It's a race to appeal to the most selfish, most bigoted, and most greedy among the Republican base voters. That's why today, in every hypothetical matchup with Republican candidates, President Obama is projected to win in a landslide, beating Romney by 6 points, Paul by 8 points, Santorum by 14 points, and Gingrich by 17 points. And that, of course, is why the Republican establishment wants it all to end. They want Mitt Romney to be the guy as soon as possible. And they want this very revealing primary season to be locked away in history books so no more voters will be exposed to the real Republican agenda.
I'll tell you, I've been a little bit saddened by what I saw on Super Tuesday. Now, people are out there saying that it's voter fraud and it's this and it's that. The truth of the matter is we've got to come to the conclusion that Ron Paul is not going to be the Republican nominee, and I have been okay with that probably from week one. The diehard Ron Paul revolution will believe that I am being negative and anti-Ron Paul, but I'm really being realistic. I think Ron Paul just wanted to get his message out there. I think he wanted to awaken as many people as he possibly could. I think he wants to gather as many delegates as he can, and I think he wants to keep preaching his unique message. Now, Barack Obama does not want to go up against Ron Paul. And I'm telling you, his administration knows that Ron Paul probably has the greatest chance of any of the candidates of beating Barack Obama. Mitt Romney is exactly the person Barack Obama wants to go up against because he's got mountains of dirt on him. They've already made some super PAC ads, and I guess they are just crazy excited to air them, but they're not going to do anything until they know 100% certain what's going on with this nomination. Because there is a slim chance that Rick Santorum could win. And Barack Obama doesn't want to go against him as well. And the Democrats are absolutely shocked at the power and the awe and how Rick Santorum has been able to inspire so many people in a positive way with literally a shoestring budget. Newt Gingrich is also showing that he's back on his game. And he is, when he's on his game, the very best speaker. And they have ads out now saying the only candidate that has a chance to beat Barack Obama is Newt Gingrich. He can go toe-to-toe with him, and he is hands down the smartest candidate who would go against Barack Obama. Now, I agree. When it comes to debating skills, nobody beats Newt when he's on his game. And he could annihilate Barack Obama. The sad truth is, though, it's looking like Barack Obama is going to get in. He is going to be the president for the next 4 years. It is going to take a huge shift for that to change. But it's going to be very interesting to see who ends up being in these debates. And I believe Ron Paul will be one of them as an independent, and I believe he will be a great threat, a dominant force. And he could, if there is divine intervention, be the next president of the United States.
Ron Paul is campaigning in Idaho today. That's a state where he says he thinks he's got a good chance of pulling off a victory. Idaho has 32 delegates that are up for grabs in tonight's contest, but some are asking, with no wins in any of these primary states as of yet, why Mr. Paul is still in this race. Here is Congressman Paul answering that very question over the weekend on Face the Nation. Watch.
If you're in a race to make a point or, to promote a cause, the best way to do that is to win. So by the fact that I won 12 times in Congress and got the people of that district to understand what true liberty is about and what a strict constitutional does, do I believe I can win? Yes. Do I believe the chances are slim? Yes.
13% here in Georgia. How comfortable are you with that with 8 days to go, I guess?
You can't be comfortable when you have the Romney super PAC, when he's willing to run things that are totally false and willing to spend millions and millions of dollars trying to defeat you. So you can never be comfortable until it's over. But I do have an enormous number of friends in Georgia, and I think you've seen that this morning. You'll see it again tonight. You'll see it on the bus tour starting on Tuesday in Dalton. I think we have a pretty high likelihood of winning. I think it's central to the future of our campaign, and we're going to do everything we can to win here. I also think that having a positive plan for something like $2.50 a gallon gasoline beats all the negative ads, and that people aren't stupid. They look at a candidate who has nothing positive to say, and Governor Romney, and then they look at Newt Gingrich offering them very specific, very positive ideas for the future. I think that gives them a pretty